Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to make your winter shape houses. So today we're going to build our houses. We're just going to use our paper and our corrugated cardboard, and then we're going to go ahead and glue them all together and even add some snow details in our sky and on the ground. So I'm going to show you how to do all those steps today. We just read a story called The Greedy Triangle that had you think about all different shapes you might use for your houses today. So keep those in mind as you create your beautiful winter landscapes and houses. The first thing you're going to do, friends, is pick your background. And I'm going to pick a light blue today. You can pick light blue, dark blue, or purple. I have picked light blue. And like usual, you have to make sure you write your name on the back. And there is my name on my paper. Now I'm ready to get started gluing down my houses and cutting them out. You are all going to get a tray of supplies. There's all different colors of plain paper here. And then there's the corrugated cardboard. So we're going to use the plain paper for the bottom of our houses, you see here, and even our window details. And we're going to use the cardboard for the roof. And I want you to make 3 houses today. So I'm going to start by picking 3 different colors for the bottom parts. That's going to be my first task. And so what I'm going to do is, I might like how big this rectangle is, but I might think it's a little too big. So I'm going to take my scissors and just give it a little haircut, trim the top part off, and I think that'll be a tall house of mine. Maybe this one, I want to be a long house. So maybe I'll use that one, just like that. Or actually a little shorter, I think. And then I think this last pink one is going to be a bigger house. And I'm going to cut a straight line that goes up this way and cut a straight line that goes across this way. So it's more of a square instead of a rectangle. So now I have 1, 2, 3 houses. I'm going to glue these down as I go. And here's my glue stick. If you need help today, just raise your hand because we can help you open them. Remember, you just want the top peeping out like a groundhog, not too much. And I'm going to add glue on the back. Remember, rub it all around. And once you stick it down, you gotta pet it like a puppy so you know it stays. Give it a little massage. I'm gonna do my second one. And now my third one. Make sure, friends, you're not gluing your houses floating in the sky. You wanna make sure they're all around the same area. And we don't want to overlap them or put them on top of each other. Make sure they live right next to each other on your paper. Remember to give it a little massage to pet it like a puppy. So now my houses need their roofs. And here I'm going to use the fun cardboard. In your tray, or on your tray, you can see I have all different colors. So I think I'm going to pick one of each color for my houses. I think I'll do one brown roof, maybe a red roof, and I think I'll actually do a green roof as well. There we go. Now, most of the time, roofs are not squares or rectangles. They're triangles. So let me show you how you can make a triangle. I'm going to flip it over to the side with the dots and the T's. And I'm going to draw a straight line that goes up like this and a straight line that comes down. I can use that bottom edge as the bottom of my triangle. Now I'm going to give it a little haircut, a little snip. One right there, one right here. Same thing, just add a little bit of glue on the back. Make sure you rub it all around and stick it right on top of the house. Make sure your roof touches your house. You don't want it to be floating in the sky. So same thing with these ones. I can go ahead and draw a line up, a line down. And if I really want to, I can draw a line straight across. Remember, you want that roof to be as big as your house. So as you cut, make sure you're following the lines you drew. Give it a little glue and glue it down. It's okay if it's a little short, friends. Make sure it's still touching the top of that house. I'll recycle these pieces in a little bit. And my last one, I'm gonna draw quickly a nice straight roof. And like I said before, that is a triangle, just like the triangle from our story. And here we go. Now, if you have extra time and you really want to, you can go ahead and add some doors and windows to your houses too. So I might actually just add one door to my greenhouse, and I think I might add a few windows to my yellow house. And I can always draw more details on later. Voila. There we go. So far, I have my name on the back. I have my 3 houses, which are squares or rectangles. I have my 3 roofs, which are triangles, and I have a few details on my houses for the windows and doors. The last thing you will do today, friends, is we're going to add our snow on our roof. And so what I'm going to do is you're going to use a white pastel. And so I'm actually going to use this white pastel like a crayon. And it's a little kind of a different crayon, so I'm going to draw over my roof. I can even draw right over top of it with my white pastel. And what's super fun is you can even take your finger and mix it in a little bit. Because white pastels actually blend on your paper. So you can see I have a little bit on my fingers now. I might do the same thing on this roof, because when it snows, if you remember, the snow goes all over the roofs. And then a little more on this last one. Make sure I add some on the roof as well. Blend it in a little bit. I can also add maybe some snow on the ground. We will be using cotton balls on the ground for some texture, but if you want to add a little bit of snow on the ground now, you can take your finger and blend it in a bit. Doesn't have to be all the way filled. The last thing I will do is draw my snowflakes. When I draw a snowflake, I start with an X. I make a straight line that goes through the middle and a straight line that goes across. I can make them big. I can make them baby snowflakes. Maybe I want to add a few dots on the ends of my snowflakes to give it some detail. Maybe I want to add just some snow that is little white dots in my sky. It is totally up to you. All right, so those are all your steps today, friends. One more time, make sure your name is on the back first. Make sure you cut out your rectangles and squares second, your triangle roofs third. Then you can add those details and the snow fourth. All right, friends, happy creating.